We've unlocked a new Charlie Barron's animal noise. Went from
That's an eagle that just took ecstasy.
That's an eagle that just carried a full-grown deer around.
Probably. Well, that was more like, Miles, here we are, another episode of the Belly Up Podcast. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Gosh.
What?
No, I'm just like just seeing you over there, like, I don't know. You just look beautiful, glistening in the sunlight.
Thank you.
I just
Charlie.
had a moment there. Excuse me. Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah. What's up, Miles?
We got our buddy Kolby here with us as well.
Hey, how y'all?
Dude, what's
We got
going
Kolby
on?
Cooper here.
Dude, I'm trying to wake up officially right now. This is like like an hour before my wake up time.
What's your normal bedtime wake up?
It's pretty bad. It's pretty actually variables pretty often, but I'm like a 3 a.m.er and then like a 11 a.m. to nooner.
Oh, okay.
On the road. At the house, I got 3 babies, so it's a little earlier, but
Yeah. How do you like going from like that no alarm clock to 5 a.m. alarm clock?
well, 5 a.m. is very aggressive. I still, we got 3 babies, and one of them is in the bed with us every night, and me and her, we'll sleep till like 9 or 10.
Okay. You're training her.
I say early. I get up like an hour earlier at the house. Yeah, I'm training her to be a rock star one day. So school's gonna be fun for the next 15 years, but after that, she's gonna be locked in.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I spent some time in my life. How old are you?
25.
Yeah, when I was 25, I'd stay up till 3 a.m. and wake up at noon.
It's
Yeah.
a good time. It's a good time.
It's good till it catches up with you, and then when it catches up with you, it's a real problem to change.
I feel like it's slowly starting. Like I wake up with a headache. I'm like, why do I feel bad?
Oh,
and
no.
It's like, oh well, I've slept for 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's starting.
It
It's
is.
starting.
It is. Still get bad hangovers though. So
Yeah.
none of that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holt, stay here as long as you can.
I'm gonna
Billy
freeze
Mad-
this moment right
Billy
now.
Madison
I'm not gonna
is-
get any older.
Yeah. So guys, Kolby is a country artist here in Nashville. We're at the Red Door Saloon here in Midtown. But you're from East Texas, correct?
Yeah, I am. I still live in East Texas. I fly up here whenever I need to. It's a quick little. I drive to Tyler. I take 2 flights, unfortunately. So I go to Tyler and then Tyler to Dallas, like a 30-minute flight, and then Dallas to here.
Oh wow.
Easy enough,
Yeah, that's you're doing the puddle jumpers, huh? Doesn't it make more sense to just drive to Dallas?
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to drive to Dallas.
Oh, okay.
It's not much further. I live in Bradford, Texas, which is like a 30-person town. And Tyler is 45 minutes away, and Dallas is an hour and 45. And I normally have my wife drop me off or something. So like going Bradford to Tyler is like no traffic, nobody. You don't see anybody. You go to Dallas, you're gonna see some people.
You're gonna see some people, and then
Unfortunately.
your wife, you're putting that stress on.
She got to drive back alone.
Yeah, yep. That's a no go.
Yeah,
that's
so
you're doing it right.
I'll take an extra hour or two to get here. I'll just out of the kindness of my heart or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't want to go to Dallas either.
Yeah, no.
So hold on, we're not going to escape past the fact that you live in a town of 30 people.
Oh yeah, it's it's about as many
And
people.
so it's you, your wife. You said you have 3 kids.
Yeah.
3 kids. So you're like 1/6 of the whole town.
And the thing is that we moved to Tyler 4 years ago, and we just moved back home. So when we moved to Tyler, we had 4 of us. We didn't have our boy yet. So we took 4 people from the 30. So we significantly
Yeah,
bang put it in. But then we brought 1 back.
the town's taxes just plummeted, and they couldn't fix any of the roads or anything
It was horrible.
like
Dude. You
that.
should see it now. It's a dump now. No, it's great. It's great. I'm the mayor.
Are you?
No,
Oh.
I'm fighting for it. There's 30 people. It's not very many votes you got to get.
So, but people are happy you're back. They're not mad you're changing the sort of the culture of the town, adding all these new people.
Dude, I don't know. I stay to myself. I talk to my family, and they're all happy.
Okay.
Nice.
I think.
When you like go into a town like that, though, do you and you move your family there, or whatever? Do you have to change the sign? Like go population like 30 to population like 32?
No, I don't think it even. There's not a population sign. They're a little embarrassed about it. It just
Really?
says Bradford.
I've seen some pretty low population signs in my day. You should put up a population sign.
Well,
Who's the guy that decides there should be a population sign there?
I don't know.
You know?
That's a good question. I may go to the big city of Palestine next week and fight for it. You know, maybe try to get my name on the sign.
Oh, that'd be cool.
If you look up Bradford, Texas on Wikipedia, I found this out the other day. At the bottom, I love history. I love like Texas history and any of this like it's like forgotten history, right? In this little town of 30 people. And my grandpa owns like this huge spot of land that is essentially like where all the Bradford history happened. So I was like nerding out and figuring out all this stuff that happened since like 1870 when it was a town. And then I get to the bottom of the Wikipedia, it says notable persons and Kolby Cooper. And I was like, oh, Jillian, look at this shit. It says my name here. I didn't put this here. I don't know who did it, but you know, got me excited, dude. I was so pumped.
That was I made it moment.
Oh, totally. I went outside in Bradford, looked around at the country. I was like, oh, thank God, here we are. Yeah.
That's like when you Google your name for the first time and it doesn't say, did you mean? And then
someone else.
Yeah.
Totally. Exactly. Thank God my name's not LeBron James Cooper. You know? That'd be bad.
So what's there to do for fun in the old hometown?
Well, we got a cafe and we got a feed store. So if you like cafes and feed stores,
that's it?
You can
Cafe,
go find
feed
out.
store?
There's not even a stoplight. It's just there's stop signs, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. How many horses in that town?
There's more than 30, that's for sure.
Wow,
You know, I would say
okay.
the livestock to human population is I don't know, like 100 to 1 maybe. Maybe it's 1,000 to 1. Who knows? It's pretty wicked out there.
Does the book Animal Farm scare you a little bit?
I've never seen that one. Animal Farm, the book.
Yeah, you gotta read it.
Is it
but
about like animals taking over?
you got it.
See, I can picture it, dude. I think often about a eagle or a hawk coming and swooping up one of my dogs. We have a 4-pound dog. You got to keep an eye on him when he's outside, you know?
Yeah.
That's easy. I saw a video of an eagle carrying a deer the other day. It's like, that's way bigger
Really?
than a 4-pound dog. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I swear, dude. He was like the size of my drummer. Like, well, not the eagle, but the deer was like hanging us.
If that's the case, Charlie, you got to be careful. They're
I
going
know.
to snatch
Yeah,
you up. You're
Was
about
it-
the size of a deer.
pretty-
Was that
wicked
AI though? Was
That-
it real?
Well,
It's a valid question.
I'm throwing. I've never seen an eagle carry a deer, and I don't want to be scared of eagles.
AI is so lame because now I'm thinking that it may have just been AI. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, and you can't be doing this. So Charlie's an avid bird watcher, and the last thing he needs is being scared of any type of bird out there. You know?
Birds are my friends right now. Let's not ruin this.
You just like put an umbrella up. If an eagle flies over you, they can't get you.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's got to be red, white, and blue up top though.
Oh,
He respects the red, white, and blue. Yeah.
He'll give you a caw and fly by.
yeah. Actually, it's more like
So you're the bird watcher. You know what you're talking about.
yeah.
We've unlocked a new Charlie Barron's animal noise. Went from
That's not even a great eagle, by the way. That's an eagle that just took ecstasy.
That's an eagle that just carried a full-grown deer around. dude.
Probably. Well, that was more like.
Oh yeah.
That's an eagle with shoulders. Oh my Lord!
That eagle's got some lats on him for sure.
Yeah, look at it. Look at your hand right now.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's an eagle or a hawk. I don't know.
is that the one from the video?
It was
you saw?
actually you can't tell anymore because it's kind of worn out. But there was a deer head right there, and it went all the way down to like the tip of my finger. I just got this Yankees logo to cover it up. So
What's the tattoo that you regret the most?
that I regret the most, man. There's really not one that I regret. Unfortunately, I don't. I guess this one, and I love what it's a Waylon Jennings song, right? And that morning was going to get like my second set of tattoos. I'd already gotten this one for my first daughter's birthday, and this randomly I got this middle finger tattoo. It's my second tattoo.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, I want to get the Waylon Jennings logo, and I want to get song lyrics around it. And I showed her, we put it there, and then she was like, well, we can't really fit those lyrics around it. What if we just do it huge on your other arm? And I was like 19 or 18, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. We should totally take up all that real estate. And we did, and I haven't touched it. So
Yeah, that's a pretty big font right there.
it's huge, dude. It's huge. It's
Here's
Times
to
New
the,
Roman too.
Yeah, here's to the ones
But honestly,
who do believe.
You picked
and
a font
disbelieve
that
somehow.
wasn't trendy. It's kind of a timeless font. So
yeah, you're right. It's like if you get on Microsoft and type, you could literally type my tattoo out if you wanted. You know. Yeah, here's
true.
to the ones who do believe and disbelieve somehow. I just think it's like, when I heard it, it was just like, it's about the people that talk shit about you behind your back or whatever. It's like the ones that to your face are like, oh, you're going to be fine. You're doing a great thing. But then behind your back, it's like, oh, this guy sucks.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So I like what it means, but it's a little bigger than I initially pictured.
Yeah. Did she start going with the H and you're like, oh, no. You start doing the mental math in your head and you're like, this is going to.
No,
It's
brother.
like-
She put the stencil on, and I immediately was like, "Oh, I shouldn't do this." And then I didn't say anything. I was like, "You know what? We're gonna do this because we don't want to cause tension."
It's like
So-
when
That's
you're-
the most Midwest thing you've ever done right there. I know you're from the South, but yeah, I know this can be on my body for the rest of my life. I'd like it a little smaller, but yeah, I mean, since you already put the stencil on me,
that's literally what I was like.
I don't want to inconvenience.
I'd hate
you.
for you to have to like take another 5 minutes to redo this. We'll just get it done. It'll be fine. It'll just be on me forever. No big deal. Whatever.
I'll just be talking about a podcast
Yeah.
5 years from now.
Well, dude, if I didn't get it, then I wouldn't have had an answer.
That's
You
true.
know? So that's maybe that's why I did
That's
it.
true.
I just knew in my head
It's
that-
like when you're filling out a form with your name and you start too big and then you have to like go up over the other words with the rest of your name.
Yeah.
That's essentially what happened.
Curve down the side of the paper. My teacher used to always tell me to curve up because that means you're like shooting for the stars, and if you curve down, you're going to hell or whatever.
Really?
At
Catholic?
first,
No, not Catholic. Just good old East Texas, Baptist.
Yeah.
There you go.
Baptist,
Yeah. Yeah.
At first, I was like, "Wow, this teacher sounds very inspiring." And then if you go down, you go to hell. So
I was like, I
Yeah,
know
well,
that.
I think they started with the go to hell first, so like they ended on a high note.
yeah,
I don't
there you
know.
go.
That's good.
Whatever.
Speaking of high notes, you got a new album coming out.
I do. I'm really excited about it. It's my favorite thing we've ever done. It took like 2 years to fully complete, and it felt like pulling teeth, just because there was multiple points where I was like, all right, this album's done, and then it was like, no, we need 1 or 2 more songs, and I was like, fuck, well, I feel like it's done, but then we got to the point where it's actually done. And I was like, okay, they were right. Like we needed these last 3 songs to really like make this a complete project.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank
very
you.
cool.
Thank you.
And who's the one saying you need it done? Who's the man?
It was it was like the label and management and everything. We're all just talking about it,
Yeah.
trying to get it locked in.
You and management had a conversation, and turns out that management was right.
Yeah, totally. Surprisingly, right? Management's my brother too, so that's why I was like, no, there's no way he's right. What do you mean,
Oh, it's your brother.
It
What's it like working with the family?
dude? It is awesome. It is like a dream come true. As a kid, I tried to get my brother to learn to play bass and drums and guitar and anything, and he'd always go like a couple days with me doing it, and then be like, I'm good, dude. I think I'm just not gonna do that, And I didn't think we were gonna work together. And then he was tour managing for me right out of high school once he graduated, and then he picked up this band called Pegasus and the Rooftops, and the rest is history. And now we work together as like that in that capacity.
That's cool.
That is cool. What's
Yeah.
the hardest part about working with family?
Just we know how to kind of like shit talk each other, and like we've known each other since we were born, so it's like that thing where we know I guess it's like it's a positive and a negative, is that like we both already know kind of how we feel without even
Yeah.
talking to each other about it. But that's more of a positive, I guess. It's not really negative. I really enjoy it,
Yeah, you can that means you can insult them just by looking at them.
Oh yeah,
That is
absolutely.
true.
It's
Yeah.
like send a text that's not like insulting at all, but you can make it like where he knows like okay.
Yeah. If anyone read this, they wouldn't think anything of it, but he knows.
Oh yeah, exactly,
He
exactly.
knows.
Read between the lines.
I love that. If I tried to work with my brothers, I don't know if it would go too well.
Yeah, I
my
can see
younger
that.
Brother, we would just argue the whole time, and
Isn't that part of the fun? No, I'm joking. There's a couple little arguments, but it's not like arguments. It's more like slight disagreements, and then then I finish the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. What song are you most excited about on it?
I would say at the moment probably "Empty Handed." It's a song that I wrote. So I'm like, I've been happily married to my wife since we were 18, and we were high school sweethearts. We've been best friends since we were in 4th grade. So we've known each other for a long time. But I love writing like heartbreak, like just I'm so sad songs, and that's what the song is. It's a song about leaving the person that's bad for you. So it's more just like I've seen bad relationships and people that are with people they shouldn't be. my whole life. So it's one of those things that it's pretty easy to pull from. But that song I wrote all by myself, just up in my office over like 2 weeks. I was making the track for the first time, so I had the whole track done, and then I had these melodies just like just mouthed over it, whatever, and then I would just sit there and just listen to those melodies back to back to back, and then slowly start writing words down. And like I said, it was a 2-week process, but by the time we got to the end of it, I was like, oh wow, this is maybe my favorite song on the record, so I'm really happy with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That's cool.
It is cool. I like how you can write songs too about just like by observing, your buddy in the worst relationship ever.
Oh yeah.
Like, does he know that you wrote that relationship off his gal?
Oh yeah, totally, man. And that's like we have a song off the last record called Excuses. That's about my guitar player and his ex-girlfriend. She cheated on him. Well, I guess we don't for sure know if she cheated on him, but they were like, he was madly in love with her. We thought she was super cool. And then out of nowhere, he came to bus call one day and he was all sad. And we're like, what's wrong, dude? And he's like, man, she broke up with me. We're like, what? And he's like, yeah. And then today she was posting some pictures with this dude in Dallas and whatever. I was like, oh, dude.
Oh, no.
It was like a yesterday thing. Like, she broke up with me yesterday.
I know you're really sad, but let's channel that. Let's go write a song about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was like, tell me how it felt. Like, how are you feeling right now? What's
Pulls
wrong?
out the pen.
Mm-hmm. Like, okay, say that one more time. What? Oh, she really broke your heart. Okay.
That's actually a great way to write songs. Have everyone everyone else in your life experience bad stuff, and then you just ask them questions about it. You write songs rather than you having to experience all
You're
the
just
bad
a
stuff.
trauma farmer at that point.
Absolutely, man. But like, I told him that. Like, I went to Nashville that Monday and sat down in the writing room with 2 of my buddies, and one of them was like, I got this song title I've been working on. It's called Excuses. And before he even explained it, I was like, pause. Let me tell this story about my guitar player that just happened this weekend. And I was like, he got broken. I told him the whole thing. And they were like, oh, we got to write about that. And we wrote about it. And it was more just like, man, this would be funny to take back to Paul and be like, hey, dude, check this out. Wrote this about you and that girl. And we did, but then we wound up putting it out and that whole thing. So it's funny. So every night when we play it, we're like, this one's about Paul getting cheated on.
And he's like, yeah, thank you for re-bringing up the trauma.
He's married now. He's in a good place. He's fine. She's way cooler than his last girlfriend.
You find out he's just been blaring that song full blast in his room.
He
just
sings
screaming into a pillow.
That's how he goes to bed every night. He passes out to it.
I love it.
Yeah, you get emotional on the harmonies.
That's right.
Yeah.
You see him on stage crying every night. It's pretty awesome.
That's cool, man. Good for you guys bringing that back up. I thought you were gonna Dude Down in Dallas. It's like, what's that one song?
Dick Down in Dallas.
Yeah.
It's like the cleaner version of that, basically.
Yeah, I got Dude Down in Dallas.
Down in Dallas.
Yeah.
So we wrote this song about his breakup. It's called Dick Down in Dallas. And he's like, what the
Hold on just a minute.
the hell, man?
It turned out to be her cousin, but still, he was sleeping with him.
You never know, man. Crazier things have happened,
Yeah. Oh, sure. Brother sister stuff. I've seen that on Game of Thrones. But
I think that was like legal back in the day, right?
yeah, legal and preferred.
Yeah,
You
it's like the opposite of nowadays. It's like, ooh, you don't even know that girl, and you're wow.
Yeah.
And Game of Thrones are like, oh, you're shacking up with someone who's not your sister?
What are you thinking?
You don't even share blood, right?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's gross.
You're gonna dirty up the bloodline.
Their teeth are going to be all straight and stuff.
They're gonna look normal. What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Well, Charlie, should we take some callers?
Let's take some callers. What coin is that? That's a Canadian dollar right in the middle of all these pennies.
Wow.
Nice.
You think any of these pennies are worth money?
What about that penny?
Well-
That's got a gal on it. I've never seen a penny like that.
I haven't either. That's probably like a $4 million coin they got up under this epoxy.
Isn't that crazy?
You think they care if we cut it out?
No, I don't think so. Get your pocket knife out. Miles, look at that penny real quick. I know we got to go, but look at that penny. Have you ever seen a penny like that with the man? Folks, it's Mother's Day coming up. And listen, if you find yourself in a crash with a mother, you better do yourself a favor and call Nicolay, because that mother's got insurance, okay? And their insurance company's going to screw you like a screw. And so what you want to do is call Nicolay right now. 1-855.
I mean, there's no better 1-855 Nicolay.
Right.
Yeah. There's no better gift you can get your mother on Mother's Day than calling Nicolay.
You know what? That's actually a better way to approach this Mother's Day thing. Kind of weird to crash into a mother, you know, when we're talking about that on Mother's Day. So you're right. I like your spin on this. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Folks, what better present to get your mom who might have been in an accident than to tell them that Nicolay is here to help?
Well, just call for her.
Call for her.
That's the gift, you know.
1-855 Nicolay. And I've got a feeling your mom is going to like that beard.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thomas, you got the Bellied Up podcast with Miles, Charlie, and country artist Kolby Cooper on the podcast.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm doing pretty good now.
It sounds like it.
Let's go. I heard you got yourself a pretty stupid car.
Let me tell you something. This thing is a piece of junk. This thing ain't good for nothing. It can barely drive.
Well, what'd you buy? Give us some details.
Okay, so I actually bought it from my brother. So that's where I went wrong the first time. Never buy a car from your brothers, apparently. No, I bought a Saab. It's a Saab.
Oh, you bought a Saab? A Saab from a Saab? You bought a Saab from a sumbitch.
Yeah.
Don't talk about your mother that way.
No. Yeah. Actually, hey, that's mine. Yeah. No, it was terrible. Okay, so I was like, okay, I'll do him a favor. I need a car. He's selling it for relatively cheap. You know, it'll be a win-win, right?
What'd you pay?
Wrong. That was terrible. Oh my God.
What'd you pay for it?
Yeah, what are we talking?
Well, I mean, it was like $3,000. But like,
it don't
used
work?
Cars, well, I mean, it drives usually, sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Are you saying that it sucks because like the heat and AC's broken out of it, or it just breaks down?
Oh my gosh! All right, let me tell you. When I first got it, okay, it was driving all right. That's the main reason I bought it, right? Because it drives. But then the acceleration started slipping, right? So I'm thinking, okay, transmission's going out or something, and then it wouldn't start, and it took me so long to get it started, so I had to take it in, right? And this dude tells me the spark plugs are messed up. Which I blame my brother that I bought it from because he replaced the spark plugs. So I'm guessing he damaged them when he put them in.
I imagine that his brother, like the whole time he was test driving the car, was just sitting there with his butthole was this tight, and he was just like, please, all of the issues that I have with this car do not show up during this test drive. Just please.
Says a little prayer.
The car didn't start that morning right before he got there. He's like, come on.
His first warning sign should have been that the car was he never saw the car off.
Yeah.
When you walked in,
his brother pulled up and got out of the car and left it running.
Well,
you know that's an issue.
and he was sweating profusely, just dripping sweat. That should have been your second sign. He was real nervous.
It should have been a sign too when his brother got out and he had a mechanic rag and he was cleaning his fingers.
Well, you got grease stains all over your shirt.
Just out of breath. Don't worry about it.
No reason.
Give me $3,000. How many miles on that Saab?
I think it's like 150.
You got quite a bit.
You got another 150 in that
So,
thing.
yeah, so it's not too bad.
Now that you replaced the spark plugs, is it working?
Are you kidding me? Of course not. What are you talking about? That was only the beginning of the problem. Let me tell you.
How much have you spent on it now? Well, give us the whole rundown.
Okay, yeah, here. So the first time it didn't start, I took it in. And actually the spark plugs did kind of help for whatever was going on at the time. But then, oh my gosh, it didn't start again. So I called up my brother. I was like, yo, Jacob, what the heck is going on with this stupid car you sold me, you piece of crap? And he's like, here, I'll come over and I'll see if I can fix it. He doesn't know anything about cars. This guy thinks he can do everything by watching a YouTube video. All right, he can't do nothing to cars. You know, maybe how to change brake pads.
The YouTube thing, you kind of can, okay?
I changed a toilet out in the house from YouTube.
I've done that too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
My
about.
brother-in-law's redoing his basement off of YouTube.
Yeah.
I think you can
fix cars.
I'm digging a doomsday shelter off of YouTube. I mean, just think about it.
I fixed my water heater off of YouTube.
Yeah.
It saved a bunch of money not having a guy come there and clean out one of the tubes. That's all it was.
I learned how to grow pot off YouTube. You can do literally anything.
Yeah. So your real problem here isn't that you bought a piece of crap car. It's that you're not on the sob YouTube figuring out how to fix your machine.
Well, that's not true, though. The issue is I just don't freaking know what's wrong with it because I did a ton of research. And by a ton of research, I watched one YouTube video.
Oh, see? I mean, have you talked to your brother post purchasing of this car?
Oh, yeah. And then we got heated. We're driving around the car. And I'm like, hey, dude, it doesn't accelerate. And he's like, well, you're just doing it wrong. And he's going and he's like, oh, shoot, it really doesn't start accelerating. And I'm like, I'm starting to yell at him. He's starting to yell at me. Pretty soon we're throwing fists, left jab, right jab, uppercut. No, I'm just kidding. But it seemed like that. We were getting heated in the car. Thought that might end in a double homie. Not gonna lie.
Just a tale as old as time. Brother sells a car to another brother, ends in a double homie.
Classic Cain and Abel. Dude.
Yeah, it really is.
Who's Cain? Who's Abel?
Okay, yeah. Who would win in a fight? Who would kill who? Who would be telling God, I am not my brother's keeper?
I don't know. We're like the same size, same weight, same height.
Yeah, but who has that killer instinct?
Yeah.
Well, he's got a full beard though.
Okay,
so
so you're done, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to be nice to your brother about this car from now on.
Yeah.
Well, I gave him more than it was worth. I looked up the Kelly Blue Book value. I gave him like $500 more than it was worth.
Why didn't you do that before you bought the car?
But he wasn't having it. He was like, no, I can't afford the truck I'm buying if I don't get this. If you don't give me $3,000.
That doesn't sound like your problem.
Yeah. Sounds like he's got to go get a job at Whataburger.
You know, I'm a nice, kind-hearted man. I figured I'd help him out.
It was real sweet of you.
But yeah, I mean, that was just the start. Then the stupid gas engine light's always on because something's wrong with the tank.
the gas engine light. It's like, dude, just fill it with gas.
Yeah.
I think you might. Your whole problem might be is that you just don't have any gas in the car.
Yeah. Are you familiar? Is this your first car? Are you 16 years old?
He's like, I keep plugging it in at night and it just doesn't work.
For some reason, the parking brake light's always on too. It is fully pulled up.
It just can't accelerate.
Yeah, I don't know.
I plug it in every night, but every morning the plug, it doesn't charge. It just smells like gas. It's weird.
The gas light is on.
No.
Fill it up. You sound like my wife.
Well, see, the thing is, when you start the car, if you get the car started, you know, it shows where the gas is actually at for like about 2 minutes. And then it just drops to zero and the gas light comes on. And then the engine light comes on.
I mean, I feel like it's like the start of Dodgeball when Vince Vaughn gets into his car and he's like, come on, baby, be good to me today. Just every morning you're living the plot of Dodgeball. Peter LaFleur.
Yeah. It's kind of fun though. You get to roll the dice every day. That puts your heart in a good way. It makes you grateful. Every time gratitude's a thing we don't have enough of in this world today, and you get to be the example
right away every morning. You get to have that like full dopamine hit when your car turns over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
it's like today's gonna be a good day just because your car started, and when it doesn't start, it's not gonna be a good day. But you'll remember the good days.
Yeah.
can't have good days without bad days.
No, you can't. You can't. That's a problem with the world today. No one wants to have bad days.
I got pretty lucky that the first truck that my parents bought, like my brother that got handed down to me, that then got handed down to my brother, wasn't too bad. Was your guy's first cars kind of like this guy's car?
It was rough.
No, dude. I actually, not to be a bummer, but my dad actually got hit. He passed away when I was a freshman in high school, and he had a badass truck, and I got this cool ass truck. So it's a bummer, but I got a cool truck. I don't know. Pretty sad. Okay. I wrecked it and totaled it like 3 years after I started driving. We bought it back from insurance. She's still running. Check engine light though has been on since that day. So I feel you there, brother. And there's no reason.
Well,
for
the
it.
check engine light's just your dad keeping an eye on.
That's
you.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Amen.
Just
brother.
reminding you.
Come on.
Oh man, that's we had one of those Buicks where you had to like stick the roof to the ceiling with pins,
That's pretty sick.
You know what I'm talking about?
Did you do like a design
hot.
in it though? Like, did you like make the pins a design?
Actually, it was my aunt's car before, and she put stars up there. So who needs a moon roof when you got glow in the dark stars on the
Way
roof of your
cooler.
Buick?
Way cooler.
I parked actually with this gal in this parking lot.
Okay. All right.
Letting you guys in on some secrets from my teenage years. Parked in a church parking lot because we wanted to look at the
stars,
the stable or the I don't know, the church, beautiful architecture outside it. So we're parked there maybe 10 minutes.
The steeple.
Something like it.
My church has a stable up top. Actually, there is no steeple up there.
I don't even know why I said that. I just my vision is like
what kind of shit are you into?
It was a church. I don't know. It was a parking lot there. Anyways, that's not the point. Okay, the point is
I can't do any hanky panky without a crucifix.
10 minutes after parking there, the car runs out of gas because it was the winter and I left the car on. So then I gotta either call my buddy or I think I ended up calling my dad, telling him I ran out of gas in the parking lot, and my dad started asking questions, and he could tell pretty quick what was going on.
I'm sure that went over well.
Did not go over well.
It's like the video of the guy, like when your mom's mad at you, your dad's standing there, and he's like, yeah,
I can't believe
listen to her or whatever, and then she leaves, and he's like,
give me some.
Just cut that shit out because she's now mad at me.
Yeah. Dude, you got me in trouble. Yeah, no, I don't get any tonight. She's already in bed asleep.
Yeah, just because you want to do hand stuff in the church parking lot, now I can't get any tonight. So thanks a lot, son. I hope that was worth it.
Next time, think about both of us and make sure you filled the gas.
There's a gas can out back next time. Put it in the trunk.
Yeah.
And to let you know, I still haven't found it, so you're not gonna find it. All right.
There's no shot at your age, young man.
Yeah. You are now on a journey. You're going to wander in the desert for 40 years. Just like the Israelites. Since you like to do this in the church parking lot, I should probably speak to you in terms you can understand.
Oh.
He just needed somewhere to go ask for forgiveness immediately. So as soon as it was done,
there you go.
Run in.
I didn't even tell.
They're all done. Charlie's like, "Thank you, that was amazing." I'll be right back. I have an appointment. Scheduled it ahead of time.
The preacher pulls up. He's like, "I gotta go."
That's how they should start doing confessions these days. Just drive-through
Confessions. They did that, I think, during COVID. I think they were doing that. They were doing drive-through hosts too, I believe.
Was a drive-through confession like a? Was it like a window, or was it like a machine you'd pull up to and talk to, like a McDonald's ordering machine?
Like into the speaker.
Yeah. It's like you're yelling out your car window. Yeah, last week I
was jerking.
I absolve you from your sins. Please pull around for your penance. It'll be $15. Thank you.
And for our fathers. So how's the back seat in that shop?
No, Charlie. I'm Catholic. No messing around. No premarital stuff.
That's right.
Really? I agree with you, man. I agree with
Even
you.
if it's over the pants, it's a no-go.
OTP still an NG, my man.
You never soaked?
We're not Mormon. That's for the Mormons.
Well, I don't know, but you can adopt.
No, we just,
I didn't know. I didn't know how it works.
Mormon for a night. That's a country.
That's
song.
I'll be Mormon for a night.
Baby, make me Mormon for the night.
There we go.
We found it.
That's good.
We're locked in here.
Yeah. We touched on a lot of issues we shouldn't have in this conversation.
This was about your car, right?
So, well, where's the car now? Is it working? Is it still broken? I didn't really.
Currently, she's all right. But I mean, so many things have led up to getting it there. I mean, I blew the coolant hose on there. Did
you go on a date first?
Yeah, at least you pay for dinner.
Asking its name, maybe. What color is the car?
It's an off-white. But here's
cool.
the thing. The paint is kind of chipping a little bit in like some big spots. So it's got like off-white is most of it. And then like some big spots around the top and like on the sides are almost like a tannish color. So I was thinking about painting those tan color like black.
Yeah, then you got a
like
cow.
a cow, dude. That's what I was about to say. Come on,
Exactly.
man. That's,
I'll tell you.
Perfect for the Midwest.
I'll tell you exactly how you do that. So you go get a paper bag and you just cut like a little shape
Stencil. Yeah, you make a stencil.
and then you just go get black spray paint and just do it. It's as simple as that. I camoed a car once doing that exact same thing. I had a tan car and I got green spray paint, black spray paint, just went around the whole deal. So it's really simple and you're going to be, I think, really happy with how it turns out. I mean, that's going to be a real head turner there. I'll tell you this much. You're not going to have to be blowing any more gaskets or hoses after that.
I think you do have to get some horns on the front, though, if you do that. That's the only acceptable thing.
Oh, yes.
And we need to see a picture of this, too. I mean, I can already picture it in my head with the horns on the hood. I mean, come on, man. You're going to be in the church parking lot all the time.
And you got to change.
If that's your thing, you know.
That's not, don't pin this on me. I don't even remember if it was a church parking lot.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
The classic
It's just me
backpedaling.
backpedaling. Also, you got to change the horn sound to a.
Oh, dude, now we're talking.
I don't know how to go about doing that.
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
What a wonderful world. There's somebody on YouTube that's got a cow horn for sure.
You got some work to do, my man.
Your car's
I guess
fine, by
so.
the way. We've realized that you got a sick car.
Well,
Yeah, you came in here complaining about
You've got
like,
a cow car.
your best asset, dude. What do you got set better than this cow car right now?
vehicle-wise?
No,
Just in your
anything.
life.
What's like your favorite thing that you have?
I don't even know. I live in a trailer.
Nice.
I-
Well, probably
kind of nice.
your trailer's probably nicer than the car, though.
Yeah, it's like a mobile home. I live in half of it, and then I got a roommate.
Nice,
Let's
dude.
go.
What's it like sharing a trailer with a dude?
Well, not that bad. I mean, usually when he's home, I'm at work, and when I'm here, he's at work.
Is it your brother?
And then, no, are you kidding
that would
me?
be crazy
Oh my
if he
God,
walked
I wouldn't
outside
wanna
and
move
started the
into
car
that
like
crap.
early that morning.
Huh?
I said it'd be funny if your brother was living with you and he was like walked outside at like 5 a.m. and started the car and had let it run all day. You walked out, he's like, "Oh yeah, I just started it. Let's take it for a test drive."
Oh my gosh. No, I would not choose to live with one of my siblings. three of my siblings live together, like 2 blocks down the road, but I would not.
What town do you live in? Where are you at?
Smack dab in the middle of Wisconsin, Stevens Point.
Oh, you're up there in Point. Which
Yeah.
are you in a park or are you in a little community over there?
I'm in a small trailer park here.
Which one?
Oh shoot, I don't even know the name of it.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Get to the Stevens Point for us here. What is it?
But, Andrew.
Did you just move there?
Told you guys.
What's the name of this trailer park? Wellsprings Park.
Wellsprings.
Is that over by Rusty's?
Maybe. I don't know. I just moved here.
Yeah, that's
I was
pretty
15
clear.
minutes outside of Point.
Oh,
when I
yeah?
moved in here.
He lives in a
Yeah.
trailer. Home is where you park it. He's all over the map. This is Stevens Point's just right now.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah. Well, good for you. Listen, I think after further consideration, after reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been overturned. This car was a solid purchase for you and for your life.
It's a big dub for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So congrats and send us a
it almost got me
picture.
killed one time.
What?
Well, the gas light's always on, right? So I didn't know when I had to fill it up. And I'm driving, I'm turning across the highway, and it runs out of gas right while I'm in the middle of it. So I had to get out and push it from the back. I threw it in neutral. I'm starting to push it from the back. And then these cars are honking at me while I'm pushing my car.
No one
I'm
got
like,
out to help?
Nobody got out to help. I'm like, what is this? A bunch of fibs out here? Like, where's the Midwest nice out here? Everyone's just honking at me. And I'm like, I'm outside of my car pushing it. Why do you think I'm doing this on purpose?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed for everyone who passed you. Sounds like a bunch of fibs, but man, that sucks. But you got it out there safely. That's hard to do. Push a car, like if you don't have someone in there steering it, you're just kind of trying to get that momentum, then running back to the steering wheel and then getting the momentum. And
That's so they got like YouTubers that do pranks. That would be a funny prank. You're pushing a car, you get a bunch of people to help you push it like around the corner, and then you just get in and start it up and drive away. Just make them do all the work.
sorry, I had to pop the clutch. It's an electric car.
Oh, it's electric? Oh, that makes so much more sense. Well, we appreciate you calling in today, Thomas.
Oh, I appreciate you taking my call. Oh, but real quick though, I think it's my sister's birthday today.
Who?
I think my sister.
Okay.
And I know Charlie, you're practically like Luke Bryan, and Miles. Well, I mean you're good too.
Careful.
So I was wondering if you couldn't sing happy birthday to her.
Yeah. We'll sing happy birthday. What's your sister's name?
Aaron.
Aaron? We'll do a little video of it and send it over to you. Aaron, you
Let's
said.
just do it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm popping it up.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday.
Wait. What are we doing? We got to let the singer start it off.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2 octaves higher. Ready? We're going
All
to
right.
scream this shit.
Hey, Aaron, we got a little surprise for you here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaron.
Boats and hoes.
Happy birthday.
To you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wonderful day. We'll see you soon. And tell
Oh
your
man,
brother
I
we said
appreciate
hi.
that, folks.
And tell your other brother that he sold him a lemon. All right. All right. Well, we'll send that over to you. We'll text it to you. Can we do that, Jared? Yeah, we'll text that to your phone and tell her that we really tried to hit the key on that.
We hit all key, right?
Will do.
We're all over it.
I'll
Loved
send it over.
Awesome.
All right, man. Well, thanks. Have a good one.
Yeah, keep her moving. Watch out for deer.
You too now. We'll see you soon.
I mean, his brother knew exactly what he was selling them, right?
Absolutely, man. I mean, there ain't no way it just started that day.
Yeah.
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 That would be
brother
hilarious, though, if it worked completely fine the entire time. And then as soon as he sold it to him, it just,
That would be bad luck.
maybe his brother actually took care of it. You know?
There's
his brother,
always-
like, was waking up, doing maintenance in the morning, changing out the spark plugs every day, you know, like really just giving her the works. You know?
Yeah.
And then he took over, didn't change the spark plugs out for like a week, and it stopped working.
Yeah.
And that can happen on those things. Like I had this rabbit where you had to drive around with oil, and you just had to, the oil would leak, so you just had to refill the oil every time you did, like 3 gas tanks, 1 oil.
What you should have done is you should have rigged up like an IV bag style for your
Smart.
Sick, dude.
Well, actually,
like on the antenna. You just hang an oil
like
can
squeeze it.
and then have a little tube going down underneath.
You got a
the
button
hood.
where you just press it inside the car.
Yeah.
Oh, it needs some oil.
that's
We're good.
see that if YouTube was more, I guess YouTube was around then, but I should have done something like that. Like the car needed work. There was a bungee cord that just kept the battery in place, you know. And when you add heat under those engines, those things kind of wear. So
Is
there's-
bungee cord stock or is it?
is it stock?
It
Yeah.
comes stock with
Yeah,
the
did
car.
it come stock with the
It,
bungee
it
cord?
did come with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
I mean, and you know, you just want to make sure you have extra things that can
Charlie
melt.
rolls up to the shop and is like, I need you to replace the bungee cord. And they're like, what?
Yeah, man, everything's good on a car, just the bungee popped. What? You know, the one that holds the battery in place. Yeah. It came with the car when I bought it.
Okay. Yeah, you figure it out. I got some extra bungees in the back if you guys don't have any. I mean, I could do it, but I figure, you know, since you're putting new transmission fuel in it, the least you could do is replace the
This is
bungee
like your
cord.
job, right? You don't know how to do the bungee?
I'll show you.
God.
Just proceeds to fix it.
Yeah. All right, boys, we got a voicemail from Jake.
Jakety,
So here we
jakety,
go.
jakety, Jake.
Let's see what Jake has to say.
Hey, Miles. Hey, Charlie. Welcome. My name is Jake. I'm 22. I live in Buffalo, New York, and I just really have to get off my chest. I feel like corn nuts as a snack are severely underrated. And there's a couple of reasons for this, right? You think of the peanut, and it gets the job done. You can make butters out of it. There's not corn butter. We'll be realistic here. Corn nuts are good, and I'm done pretending that they're not. Thank you.
Huh.
Did he just say I'm gonna make a couple of points, proceed to not make 1 point,
I was about to say,
and then just
I was trying to look back for the points he made. I did nothing. I didn't catch any of them, I guess, if you did.
I imagine that this guy's life is there's not a lot going on.
22
You know.
years old and corn nuts.
You know, like he thinks that he's really like going out on a limb by saying that he likes corn nuts. You know what I mean? It's like,
He's like really stirring the pot right now. He's like, this is bad.
it is funny. Where is the corn butter?
I don't know if I've ever even had a corn nut.
really?
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Is it literally corn? Like, is it like,
Yeah, it's just like crunchy corn.
It's just,
It's like just before it would pop in popcorn.
does it taste
you
like
know?
popcorn?
Kinda. Yeah.
Does it taste nutty?
Yeah. It's like if you were to take a nut
Okay.
and a corn and just mix it together, it's corn nuts. But they put different flavors on it and stuff. You know, you can get like ranch corn nuts and stuff like that. But yeah.
that's the process of it, huh? Just get it right before it's
No,
gonna
I have
pop.
no fucking clue what the process is.
I think we gotta
crazy.
look. We
dude.
gotta look this up, dude. We can't be passing along false information.
I can see the bag of them where they say corn nuts,
What
but
is-
I don't even know if I know what they look like on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, they just look like corn kernels.
They look like corn nuts.
like corn pops.
Okay.
Corn nuts, also known as toasted corn, are a crunchy snack made from roasted or deep fried corn kernels that are lightly salted.
Okay.
They have toasty, nutty, and salty flavor with a hint of sweetness. Some say they are a flavorful alternative to crackers, chips, and pair well with soda.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what people pour in their Coke? Oh, they pour peanuts in their Coke. Or do they pour corn nuts in their Cokes too?
I've never had a peanut in it.
I haven't either. I hate peanuts. I hate all that. But have you seen people like do
You
the?
hate peanuts?
Yeah, I'm not a big nut fan. In general.
Really?
Like any crunchy nut, not
Really?
Not a big fan.
You like peanut butter though?
I like Reese's. But the thing is that I like a Reese's that's very well balanced. If you take a bite of the Reese's and it's got an overwhelming like peanut butter flavor, I'll spit it out
Wow.
right on the ground.
Dude, I'm a peanut butter hound.
I'll just do a scoop of peanut butter
right
just eat
before
that.
bed.
Yeah.
You know, not me. I'm an ice cream. I mean, look at me, I'm fat. I like ice cream.
You're not fat.
Yeah,
You're just
I hide it well, dude. I've got it.
you're sturdy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely sturdy as shit. I'm like sturdy as hell if you see me. I look like every time I meet like a fan or something, they say, "Oh, you're taller than I thought you were." I think it's because I'm so fat, wide. Like I look
That's
shorter
broad.
in pictures.
So
I've got broad shoulders, but it goes down.
In the industry, it's all about marketing. you know?
He's not
And
fat. He's broad and sturdy.
yeah, he's got big bones.
That's what my dad always said.
Yeah.
Mom and Daddy, every time I come home crying for school, they said, "You're not fat. You're just big boned, buddy."
You had a sketch where you said about the tire swing, and you're like, then some big boned kid comes along and ruins the fun for everyone else, and it turns into a sandbox.
See, that's me. That's why, like, as a kid, but I knew that I wouldn't I always like gauge things before I sat on them. I'd be like,
That is,
is that tire swing made for a big boned, sturdy fella, or is it made for a normal kid?
So I used to be like 60 pounds heavier than I am right now. And Charlie just never had to, you just have your skinny privilege sitting over there.
Skinny, dude. What are you talking about?
You've never had to
built.
look. You've never had to look at the weight limit on like a step ladder,
No.
And guys like us have in our life.
What, have you broken something? Did you
No,
break
but
something?
sometimes there's a bow in it, and you're like, "Oh shit! If
That's
I
his
go any
thing.
higher, I gotta first let me look at this weight limit." And then and it's never high enough. So then you're just like, "All right, am I willing?
Why
to
am I
risk?"
even reading this? Every time I go to read
I'm
it, I'm
still
like,
gonna
I
go
know.
up on the ladder. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the ladder's fine, but then you get to like, have you ever been asked to get off a roller coaster?
No, I haven't.
Have you? Obviously not. Well, let me tell you a story. So I was like a junior in high school, right? And I was probably 60 pounds heavier too. I weighed like in high school. I'm like 6'3", weighed like 330, 340. Like
Okay.
I mean, I played football. I was locked in. I thought I was gonna play football. Then I started doing music. But we went to Six Flags over Texas. What a land of wonders and happiness and all the good things. And we get on this ride called the Texas Giant, and I'm sitting by my friend, and I'm so excited. Like, dude, this is gonna be so badass. It's like the oldest wooden roller coaster. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, I'm big all over, dude. I've got large, like, tree trunk legs. I've got long legs, and I'm super wide in my shoulder area. So as soon as I get on, I lean back, and my shoulders won't fit in the seat part. And I was like, fuck it, man. I'll just lean up and hold on. Well, that wasn't the only problem, because my legs on this platform were this high. And the only buckle was this rail that would go over, and the rail was hitting right there, and I can't push my leg down any further. So I'm sitting there, oh come on, dude, come on. And they're like 3 cars down. I see him slowly coming to check. I'm like, oh dude, they're gonna kick you off. You got to get this done. And he gets there, and I'm still struggling. And he just looks at me and he goes, "Hey buddy, you got to get off." And I looked at my little skinny friend, and he was like, "I'll get off with you." And I was like,
Oh, what a guy!
thank God, dude. We got off and walked to the end, and I was like, dude, this ride sucks ass anyways. I didn't want to do it.
He's talking shit to all the people waiting in line. He's like,
Hey.
"This ride sucks. It's not worth your
I was
time."
pointing out all the fat people, like, you.
Let's go.
Follow me. We're going to get some candy.
Yeah, we're going to get some cotton candy.
I've got some news to break to you. You're not going to be happy.
Yeah, they have a "you must be this tall to ride." They don't have a "you must be this skinny to ride."
Yeah, dude.
But also, you were too tall. It wasn't just that you were too big. You were too tall.
I was just too big in general. It was more that I was too tall, and I've been kicked off twice. And it's both the other time was this ride that it was the same shit. Like the seat came to like right there on me, so I'm sitting there like, halfway tucked in, and the guy comes up, and it's in like a circle. So there's like 60 people all just staring, and he goes, "Hey, you don't fit. You gotta get off." And I just the walk of shame. Yeah,
were
in
you
front
like,
of
"Hey."
parents, kids, grandparents, tiny kids.
So what you need to start doing is need to start bringing your own ratchet strap to the theme park, and then you know, like on the airplane, you can get the seatbelt extender.
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to have that there.
Yeah.
So you just got to ratchet strap yourself in, and then the guy can't go flick the thing and go. He has to.
It's
say,
like protesting.
That's
dude.
not
It's
going
like,
anywhere.
Like tying yourself to a tree. It's like the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like I'm tying myself to this ride, and I'm not getting off until you let me ride.
Yeah,
know?
you just say I'm not going. So you get down there, you're going down like then the flappy part of the strap just gets caught underneath the thing, you know.
Or it's just hitting the person behind him. Then they have the photo afterwards, and he's like, woo! And the person behind him just got a big fucking strap over.
like
the face.
5 rows of people are just like
just black eyes everywhere. Just
poked eyes.
I actually haven't since the last time. I haven't gone back to an amusement park because for the fear of not being allowed to ride.
Really? That was your last time at Six Flags.
That was, and I'm smaller since then, so I need to.
You gotta get
Maybe
back
face
there.
your fears.
Fuck no way, dude. I don't even want to do that. That'd be an awful way to die. You know, like they're like, yeah, dude, he's small enough now he can fit, and then I'm still just like a little too big, but they let me go anyways, and then I fly out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't want that to happen.
No,
no.
that'd be bad.
You just you get enough thrills from music.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. You know what I mean. And I'm not like a thrill seeker by any means. Too. Like I said, I'm a big guy. Like skydiving seems like an awful idea. I'm gonna fall really fast.
Well, it is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
To be clear, you're right about
Right?
that.
Yeah, and you do, as
I've
a
seen
bigger
King of the Hill.
Well, as a bigger guy, you don't get your money's worth as much.
No, you
don't
like-
fall for as long.
I'll probably be
you know?
down there
So,
for a solid 4 minutes
like
and
Charlie
watching
goes,
them.
and he's gonna.
You're gonna float.
You're gonna play. You're gonna play double the money that Charlie did for the amount of what
That's
he got
right.
out of it.
I
They're
think
probably
that-
gonna give me like an extra parachute too. They're like, these may not work. Even if they both come out, you may have to throw a third up.
You need the XL.
You need the rocket booster parachutes.
Here, you get this Iron Man suit. You're gonna fly down literally. It's the only thing that'll fit your big ass.
Well, it's good learning from you guys, sort of the struggles that you face in your and I just want to let you know, people like me, we got struggles too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hear one.
Okay. Well, sometimes when we arm wrestle one of you, we can't put all of our weight behind our arm and cheat. That's one for
You
starters.
can't tell I beat him in an arm wrestling competition.
And he's never agreed to arm wrestle me again.
Really,
Yeah.
dude. I love arm wrestling, but I hate it too because I've seen all the videos of the people breaking their arm. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
Like the videos
yeah.
where they're like,
Actually, I knew a gal that happened to her. She was just screwing around at a bar and broke her arm like that.
You don't drink your milk. That's what happens.
That's right.
You
That's
know.
right. Drink your milk, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Well, man, we're excited for your new music to come out. We appreciate you bellying up to the bar with us.
Thank you for having me. I
And,
appreciate it.
This
It's
has
been
been
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you for
Hell
having
yeah.
me.
And before we go, where can people find your music?
Just look up Kolby Cooper, Kolby with a K, Cooper with a C, and everywhere you get music, and look it up on socials, and I'm there.
Hell yeah,
Just hanging
man.
out.
Nice, man.
We'll give 'em
Awesome.
a follow.
Thank you
Thank
very
you for
much.
having us.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. Remember to tip your bartender, and we'll see you in the next one.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.